Welcome back to another episode on the Planet Box. Another review, Gameweek 2 that just passed. A depressing weekend for some, a tough weekend for some, we would say. But overall, you would say it's a pretty decent game week, you know. What you want to say? How you feeling with this game week overall?
Extremely indifferent,
That's a good way to put it.
frustrated, fed up.
That's a good way to put it.
Enough is enough.
That's a real good way to put it. Let's get straight into it. The first game, Aston Villa, they did win. I did say they would win. First one game of the season. But I have to say, when that person at Everton signed called Onana, I think it is, came on, Everton actually were really good. I think that the last 10 minutes, they might have deserved a 2-2 draw. But in the end, Aston Villa got the win, and that's the most important thing.
I actually thought they were going to draw the game.
Yeah, me too. They were putting a lot of pressure on Villa's back lane. Villa's new center back they just saying has just tore his Achilles tendon, so he's out for a couple of months now. Diego Carlos.
You may give him a clean sheet in the last minute.
You have Matty Cash or Dean, or you got Dean?
I have Matty Cash, man. Look at Dean, can't give you a own goal.
Oh my word!
I'm so upset, bro. Like, come on, man.
Shocker for you, boy. Shocker for you. But Villa started off with a win. Better than some. So not really what else to say there. That's their thing. Gerrard doing his thing. Lampard's so shitty. Moving on. Arsenal versus Leicester. This is a really good game. This is a really good game, I have to say. Arsenal were really good this game. Leicester weren't bad.
I'm pretty sure I say Jesus for the score. Brace, I can't remember.
Did you?
I swear, I could remember vaguely saying something about he scoring against that.
I know I see he would score. I knew he would score for sure. I just knew he was going to score.
I just a brace hat trick.
But I said Arsenal win 3-1, but I didn't know they were coming.
Score hat trick. Last one game.
I knew he was coming. Arsenal coming with 4-2. Every time Leicester scored this game, Arsenal just scored back instantly. Like they could. It was 2-1. It was 2-1. Arsenal scored 3-1. 3-2. Arsenal scored 4-2. Yeah, he's in good form. He had 2 goals and 2 assists. So I know all of your Captain Haaland.
Involved in every goal. Captain Haaland canasta.
I know you're Captain Haaland, and I felt really disappointed about it because you weren't expecting Jesus to do that. I wasn't expecting Jesus to do the madness.
I don't think nobody was. I think that boy that got triple cap.
But yeah, there's always that one guy, There's always that one guy that just triple caps somebody. I don't know how the men do it. STAXX, what you saying about this game? You watched it?
No, I didn't, but I monitored it closely. Leicester get washed. That was my summary.
Yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing else more to say, really. Leicester, and again, set pieces for Leicester, dog. They need to get sorted, dog. They concede. I swear they concede every game from a set piece, dog. This is embarrassing, dog.
I actually did watch that. That one, Jesus should have had a hat trick.
You should have. Yeah. You should have buried
that. Last season, Arsenal had the third most goals from set pieces.
They did?
Yeah. So
I didn't even know that.
It was City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and then Brentford.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. I know Leicester had to concede the most because, these men, how you gonna let Jesus at the back post a short man like Jesus get headed like that? You have all these tall center backs and that. But anyways, moving on. I think one of y'all said this game would be a 0-0. Brighton versus Newcastle. I swear one of y'all said so.
Brighton versus Newcastle? Me.
Did any of y'all say it just be 0-0?
Me.
It was you. Yeah. You
Brighton versus Newcastle.
Yeah. You seem to be a dull game and it ended up being that exactly.
Oh, that's draw.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the game, so I don't already have to say no goal scored.
Both of them are good teams, though. But I just had the feeling that it would cancel each other and this it would just be.
Yeah.
It's not like City and City running to the pool where you'll at least get a goal or 2 goals from each team. So I figured that would be a goal.
I mean, it's a good start for both of them, though. They both have a win and then a draw, so it's not the end of the world, to be honest.
Yeah, well, they have a win, bro.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. So, I mean, moving on to City versus Bournemouth, I predicted the score exactly. I said 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0.
I knew it would be a 4-0. I just knew it. It's not. There's nothing else more to say. I mean, Haaland had a shocker, though. He was horrible, bro. Like,
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
bro,
whoa,
Hard
like,
whoa,
sitter.
whoa.
no, but like he could have scored, right? Because Foden is also greedy though. Foden had me so
Fuck.
offset, bro. Like the amount of times he could have passed to Haaland, especially one instance where he literally is right, just pass it to
Or
Haaland.
tap
No,
in.
for a top in, he goes for outside the foot shot and shoots it straight at the goalkeeper to try and get a goal for himself. And he ended up scoring as well. So it just made Haaland more frustrated. But I don't know why Foden just didn't want to pass to him and give us all FPL points, but he definitely was against us. But Haaland 8 touches the whole game. 1 was an assist. 1 was a completed pass. You know, I don't think it was a good game for him because they were all crowding him, and he didn't really have any space to do anything. I mean, that was really
That's all they have to do. That's all they have
Kevin
to
De
do.
Bruyne around these shorts.
yeah, he had a
His
good
goal
game. He had a good
was
game. His goal was
delicious.
bro.
That is the benefit of having a squad that has multiple players that can get the job done and
Yeah.
put in a shift and get some results.
Even though you're
That
Mark,
is
he
the
said he wasn't
benefit.
doing it.
That is why I would say Manchester City is the best, has the best squad in the Premier League.
They do.
I'm not saying they're the best team. I would never say that in my life. Never. I don't care. Never. I would never say. I would never say that. They have the best squad.
They do.
That's all I
They
would
just
say
do.
about
Like, even Gundogan scored as well. He made that second striker run as well. Both De Bruyne and Gundogan did the same thing. Second striker runs. I don't know where Haaland just dropped deep. I don't know.
it. Pep
That team is
Guardiola,
just
boy,
looking.
well, boy.
That team is looking dangerous. I mean, how can Haaland have 8
If
touches and still get an assist?
if
That's
they
mad.
win the Champions League this year,
It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad that they win Champions League this year. And I think they could. I think it's
Almost
I mean,
700
every year we
passes.
say the same thing, bro.
I mean, they could have. They still could have last season. It's just Real Madrid tax. You know what I mean?
That comeback was crazy.
Real
Like,
Madrid
don't get
tax.
me
Real
wrong.
Madrid tax.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
get.
the craziest comeback ever, bro.
You can't beat Real Madrid tax, bro. You can't do it. You just can't.
I was
They
having a
do.
1% chance of winning the game,
I mean,
bro.
it's very possible.
Listen.
Oh,
No. Listen.
I did it the year before.
Listen.
no,
Once.
stop saying nothing about that, bro. I'm talking about 1% chance, though. City had a 99% chance of winning the game. It was in what, the 90th minute?
90. It was 90 minutes. Rodrigo scored 2 goals in 90.
The man had a 99% chance of winning the game, stats, bro. We just had a 1% chance. And look, I will come out, man.
Well,
That's
so we go.
crazy.
So we go.
But De Bruyne's goal, I was not expecting that to go in. Like he was running there. I was like, he's gonna look for a pass, and I just see this guy put an outside the foot shot in the bottom corner. I'm like, wait, just so?
Nothing new, boy. Nothing new.
Like it just shocked me. But another win for City. It's top of the league, like usual. They probably stay there for the rest of the season. Nah, I don't actually, but they'll drop off eventually and then come back and then win the league, like they usually do. Moving on. Southampton versus Leeds. This was actually a better entertaining game than I thought. Leeds were 2-0 up. I said, "Yo, Southampton looking peak for them, man. Like Rodrigo is continuous scoring form. He's continuous scoring form with 3 goals in 2 games. He scored 2 against Southampton, 1 against Wolves. Sorry, 1 against Wolves in their win. Right, looking good. And then Southampton said, "Hey, we're gonna come back." When you signing Aribo from Rangers, scored a goal, and then Walker Peters right back. Scored a goal as well, and they drew 2-2. I mean, I think Southampton are still going down because I think their side is ass, in my opinion.
No.
If they do stay out, I think it'll just be because the manager is actually decent. I actually somewhat rate Hasenhuttl. I think is a decent manager to even with that squad to stay up all the time. I think
They're a permanent team. They're not going down.
I just don't, man. Their team just none of their players, except for Ward-Prowse, Walker Peters, and maybe Che Adams. No one really moves me enough. Like it's just like
No, they're not going to be. They're not that team like that.
I believe they get the job. They can't get the job done.
Mid-table side, bottom to mid-table side.
Fair enough. I mean, Leeds now, everyone has them to go down for some reason. I still don't see why people have Leeds to go down.
They also bad last year, that's why.
Yeah, but look at the signings that they made. Tyler Adams and Sinistera. There's some good depth there. They have a decent team. Like, honestly, they do have a decent team. Like, I don't see that.
That is very shocking.
No, Bamford's actually back. I think he's injured now, though.
I think he got injured now.
Yeah, he got injured again. But Rodrigo's scoring, so it doesn't really matter, does it? He's still stepping up and scoring goals. So he could play striker for them. So yeah, it means a draw. Simple as that. We're moving on to another dull game, 0-0 between Wolves and Fulham. Pedro Neto again selling our points but missing an open goal.
Called it.
Pedro Neto missed an open goal. Like had me. I would have having 90 points this game.
I was never gonna put him in my team, to be fair.
Nah, dog, these fixtures were so good, but he just like why, bro? Just put the ball in the back of the net, man, and just
At the end of the day, they said this was gonna happen.
I mean, Jose Sá saved the penalty. I forgot in this game. He saved the penalty against Mitrovic in this game.
Yeah.
So to keep it at 0-0, I completely forgot about that.
Poor from Mitrovic.
Yeah, poor. It was a poor pen. It was a very poor pen, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not a loss.
Right enough, man.
It's not a loss, man. I mean, for Fulham, that's actually not a bad result. For Wolves, it's a bad result for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Moving on to the highlight game of the weekend.
Yeah,
this club,
man.
This club, man. Brentford 4. Manchester United 0.
You would never think about that scoreline, like, honestly.
Deep it. Brentford 4.
What do you think about Manchester United versus Brentford? You would never in your life think about that scoreline.
Bro.
I'll just say, though, that performance was comical.
It was shocking. It was absolutely shocking, man.
Abysmal, poor, horrible.
Let's get into this here. Listen, before the game, when the stats started coming out that we haven't lost to Brentford since 1938, and we haven't lost 7 away games in a row since 1936, whatever the stats are, I just knew we were gonna lose. Every time stats come out before the game, we haven't done something in this many years, we lose. It's not been a chance. It's not been a time when we haven't lost. It just every time we lose. So I just knew we were gonna lose, but I didn't know we were gonna lose like this. Let's start the back.
This was a ridiculous loss.
It's unbelievable. I know we're bad, but Jesus Lord.
I told you that they were gonna impose some physicality onto your weak and feeble-minded players. Like,
nah, but bro, 4-0 is mad, bro.
Martinez was never ready. I don't know why Irvin Brown was on bench. They're here, but I know.
I have to talk about the hair, bro. I've been backing the hair for so long, man. But Jesus Lord, man.
Meanwhile, the Anderson, but that's 7 penalties and 70 points.
Nah, man, De Gea's still not that good, bro. Just not really. He's better than De Gea though, but he's not that good. But anyways, De Gea, man, you got it.
Hold a second. We're not gonna just like wait that is like if you had just made one of the most ridiculous statements I've ever heard.
Right now, currently he has to be though, because De Gea can't do anything.
See, no, when you say those things, you need to say it right now.
Oh yeah, right now.
Just say those things and leave those things.
Of course not. De Gea over the years has been a good keeper, but
you
just
know,
recently,
if I didn't make that statement, just no. Would have gone in the comments and curse you and give you them, man, and call you stupid.
It's true. But listen, man, look, De Gea is not. No, the truth is he's just not a modern keeper anymore. That's just what it is. There's nothing he can do about it. Like it's just he's 31 now. There's no way he's gonna improve his distribution, which isn't that bad. It's not as bad. People say it's still not good enough. His sweep, he doesn't sweep at all. It
was just concentration, man. That's all it was.
There's no claims at all, bro. Like, especially from corners and that. Like there's just no concentration as well as STAXX just said. It's just that for that first goal, bro. How do you even let that happen? Like that was De Gea's gonna save this. It just rolls in. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even coming that hard. So I don't understand why. And then another one, why'd you pass to Eriksen there? Why? Why would you pass to Eriksen? Like there's a man pressing him and you pass into him when his 2 players are open on each side. You pass into Eriksen. Like Eriksen should have done better as well. He definitely should have done better.
Should have done better
first goal. He lost his plot after that.
Yeah, he has to because I'm not saying you can't play all on the effort. I start just saying it's Eriksen's fault as well because you can't just come and let a man push you off the ball just like that. You're not even there, like bro. You know a man is coming to the You can't do that. But at the same time, that pass was just shocking. You know, he passed into danger. It's a risk. For the third goal, our centre backs just don't like
Martinez.
This Martinez, Maguire, and De Gea, all of them because they didn't jump. They didn't jump. They just stood there and watched the ball go in. Like all 3 of them. I have to wait all 3 of them. I have to wait all 3 of them.
Right there when she throw it down on the TV,
And then the 4th goal, I don't even remember the 4th goal. That's how bad it is. I don't even remember the 4th goal. I mean, complete honesty, I do not remember the 4th goal. I think. Oh no, I do. Ivan Toney put a thing over a ball over the top. Ivan Toney cross. And Luke Shaw, right. Friggin' Luke Shaw is so I'm done with him, bro. Like, I can't do this anymore, man. He's just unfit, bro. Like, he just got out.
Same I used to call him my best left back permanently last
I
season.
never did. I never was on that Roberto Carlos foolishness,
Oh
like, man. Like, the people used to actually say he's the best left back in the world, and nobody can. Come on,
Never.
bro.
Jadon Sancho, a ghost against career is plummeting.
We'll get to him. We'll get to him. We're starting at the bottom stars. We'll get to him. We'll get to the attackers. We'll get there. Luke Shaw should have done better for that goal. Literally, you have a man running with you. You're bigger than him. You're literally fat. You're literally fat. And this man is like a small little guy. You're going to let him body you off the ball like you're not even there and then score. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, just, like, I don't know, man. Let's move into midfield now. We just talked about Eriksen. He didn't have a good game. He should have had some. He had some chances in the second half. Apparently, that he should have scored because I wasn't really paying attention in the second half. Because I just 4-0 was mad.
I was never gonna sit down and watch that.
When I saw McTominay come on at halftime, I just decided to zone out. I was like, no. I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not.
Yeah, McTominay and Varane came on at half.
I saw McTominay and I said,
crazy.
nah.
Oh, I put the Van de Beek.
Van de Beek came on at 83rd minute.
Man, my gosh, man. There gotta be something going on in training.
McTominay came on the pitch, got a yellow card, and went right back off.
You know what? He got a yellow card from his own bad touch. And that's the same yellow card he got last game against Brentford from his own bad touch. And he went to tackle the player.
I need to figure out what is that Van de Beek is doing it.
I want to know what McTominay does to these managers. Like, bro, how can you, like, he does this every game, dog. This is unbelievable now, big man. You can't. Like, what are they seeing? I want to know what they're seeing, dog. Like, please tell me. I don't see it. Like, other than him being a physical presence or whatever they say.
Yeah, he was trying to add some physicality because y'all were getting bullied, B.
But he didn't really do anything when he came on. They just passed the ball to the player.
After he make a good tackle, quote unquote good tackle, really ball. What if France he can do after that?
After that, when
you scramble.
He can't, dog. He passed the ball to play twice. Again, this happens. I think every game he play, just passes the ball to play. Like, who are you passing to? Like,
next player. Let
me not keep it. Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, I talk about.
The man scored 4 goals and passed the ball 255 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's mad. Because we had all the possession, wasn't doing anything with it. But moving on to Bruno Fernandes. He's been shocking for so long now. He needs to fix it. Yeah. He needs to fix it. This is you got a new contract now. You're on new big money, and you can't be performing like this, man. You're supposed to be.
You can't. Oh God, Jesus!
You can't be. You shouldn't be performing like this.
What happened to Bruno is he's not a party flop. He came in as a new fresh face,
Yeah.
But he's not a United player fully. He's
adapted. He adapted to the United way, innit?
Correct.
This is just shit.
Correct.
Listen, I don't know what's going on. He's been shocking for months, bro. I don't know what it is. Let's move into Rashford now. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Again, 463 days now without a goal as a starter.
463 days without a goal as a starter?
Yes, dog.
Oh my word.
400 and dog. That stat is unbelievable, dog. That is unbelievable. No, like seriously, deep that. 467 days as a starter, and you're not starting games at all. You're starting almost every game for the last year.
Crazy.
Now, it's unbelievable now. You can't be doing this, man. I understand you're talking about you had your preseason and you feel relaxed now, but I know it's early in the season and that you could still turn it around. But come on, dog. Show some fight, man. Show some fight. Sancho too, you're disappointing me. I have to say it, you're disappointing me. I like Sancho bad.
Ghost.
But bro, you can't be doing this, man. You can't be doing this. Both of them were not tracking back. Both of them just look lackluster, like just there, like just hearing it.
I know they're gonna be
tired. Man tired already?
You can't be tired, man.
I don't mean mentally tired.
Oh, he means tired of losing and stuff. He means tired of losing. Mentally tired. But still, man, you gotta show something, man. I know Sancho.
But Sancho has been showing. He has been trying. To me, last season, I started that day. He has been trying.
Yeah, he's had moments. He's been
trying so hard. He's been pushing.
3 goals.
And nobody else. I ain't talking about that stats. We can't only look at that. If only one man doing
3 goals, man.
He's not Jesus.
He's not wrong anyway.
He's not
Jesus.
Jesus.
Haynes is not wrong. Haynes is not
wrong. He ain't much
of
anything these days.
Like, he has no one to link with. Like, Sancho's one of them players you need a man to, like, touch off of. And it's just no one doing that with him right now. Ronaldo was shocking as well. I don't care what anybody has to say. People like to protect him and not say anything bad about him at all. But he was bad. He was. He didn't show any fight either. He was bad. He was. I don't care. I'm not afraid to. This is a Ronaldo shirt.
I believe as though everything is just gone.
No, you can't really get too critical on certain players because 4-0 after 35 minutes, like it's done.
Right, it's mad. That's
Yeah.
I'm not going in too deep, but like, it's just still like, come on, bro. Like
3-0 after half an hour away from home. Come
4-0
on.
after it's 4-0 after 35 minutes, bro. It's,
3 after 30.
Oh yeah, it was 3 after 30. Jesus Lord. Fucking hell.
That's picture, man.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, second half we didn't do it. We didn't actually, we just what we did in the second half is not
second half was just a formality.
We're just passing. It was literally just passing.
But the game was done at halftime. We all know this.
It was done. Look,
you got
Liverpool next.
Minutes.
We got Liverpool next at home.
More lashes. I don't care. More lashes.
Honestly, right. I said this before the show started to the man. I just have a weird feeling that we go in. I don't know. It'd be like they need to go and beat Liverpool and then lose to Southampton next week. It would just be like them to do. But
no, you ain't get beat at Old Trafford.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get 6-0 or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we win either. But moving on, we can't stick on United for the whole show. It's not a United show. We know the last 3 games now. We have Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. I mean, you go back into the no, because Dean Henderson, he had a good game.
Penalty.
He had a good game. He saved a pretty awful penalty, but he still saved the penalty. You gotta give him credit. He saved the penalty.
I didn't even know Jesse Lingard is playing for this far side.
You didn't know?
That's actually quite ridiculous.
He's
there.
For the goal that Forest score is so funny though. Lingard tried to pass it, it bounced off the defender into his foot, and then it went.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was so funny. But a goal is a goal at the end of the day, and they won the game, so that's a good win for Nottingham. I'm happy for them.
I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I mean, West Ham 2 losses in a row. I think they need to start some.
A loss to City is fair.
Yeah,
it is. To come and then lose the same result.
Well, look at this side. This side is a decent side.
I think they should start Skamaka. I think Skamaka looks way better than Antonio right now when he comes on because I don't know. He just does look better. I think he's a better player actually, but I think he'll eventually start starting and stuff. So we'll see. Going on to your game, STAXX. Chelsea versus Spurs. I let you take the floor. I let you take the floor, STAXX. Talk to me. What happened in this game?
Honestly, the game did not go anywhere like I thought it was. I thought it would go. I thought it was gonna be cagey. I thought it was gonna be, it wasn't gonna be free flowing. But it was exactly that. We came and we at home we dominated Tottenham. Our attack was fluid. Yeah, we had problems maybe in the final third with that last pass or a man in the middle to really, finish off. But the Koulibaly goal was brilliant. Like then, oh my God, then nonsense happened really in the second half. Hey, Havertz, I didn't care what nobody said. Yeah, okay, I can see that the man's big toe touched the ball. That is a foul. Getting at that pace.
It is a foul.
That is a foul. The man. He went. The follow through is the foul. I don't care if he got 20 ball. It's a dangerous tackle. It's dangerous. It's reckless. It should have been right there. I see the man pointing to the ball like, bro. That should have been a foul and it should have stopped there. They're saying that Richarlison was offside. I don't even. I didn't even get. It's a foul there. It should have not have gotten that far. And then Jorginho for the goal. When I saw it happening, because I tell myself, beat the ball, bro. Just clear the ball. He did making sport with the ball and we bought. I don't know, be poor from Jorginho. Right after the goal, he got hooked, just like he should have been. Then Reece James and Sterling.
That was a good goal.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Good goal.
Then it's looking like we would save the 3 points, but oh my God,
this one is the one that really had me though. This one is really because how are you gonna pull someone down in the box? But
it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
But you're here, clear and obvious. There's nothing else to see. You can't pull someone when they're here, and it's just not
disgusting.
A foul. It's just not a foul. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
I don't get the rules because apparently VAR cannot intervene on the decision where a player might get a second yellow. What? That's fuckery.
Why you know that?
What is the point? That is what I don't know. That's a fact, right? But that's what I heard on social media. I believe I saw that If that is the case, that's nonsense. What's the point of using the VAR if it influence how it's supposed to influence? Because even the referee himself should have seen it, but you should be able to get something. You're saying, look, buddy, have a peep. The man literally pulled his hair and
He
dragged him to
did.
the floor like that. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting.
Can't even argue with that. But
Corner should have never happened.
Harry Kane
I
scored.
don't know what else to
His
say.
first assist in the Premier League. There's really nothing else I want to say, honestly. I
We
mean,
should have
y'all
won
just
that
got
game.
robbed, but should have won the game. Y'all played better. I didn't say Spurs were that good. I really don't think Spurs were that good.
They were we played them off the part. Our press was like we pressed them so well. Like our the way we kept the ball out of possession, we looked strong. Koulibaly was immense. Silva was solid. Cucurella had a brilliant game, especially in the first half. Like we were just on point that game. Havertz touches was looking. Havertz missed a damn well
Yeah,
sitter.
that was a sitter. That was a sitter.
The ball from Reece James was spectacular.
I don't know how he missed that. I don't know how he missed that. It was really a perfect ball.
Come on, no. It's nothing new.
That was unbelievable that he missed that. But speaking of Chelsea, you're actually about to sign someone right now. What's his name? Cesar Cancedi. I don't know who he is, but
like Kante pull the hamstring, all kind of cunt, man. Like
Cesar Cancedi for
y'all good depth in here.
Yeah, look, Cesar Cancedi for Inter Milan for 15 million plus add-ons. I think he's a centre back.
Gallagher can get some time though on the field.
Gallagher should have scored as well. But look,
man,
y'all get the draw, man. It's better than a loss, but I understand.
Sterling should have scored too.
Sterling should definitely score as well.
Yeah.
Y'all had chances. Y'all had chances to win. Y'all should have won. That's really it. Y'all should have won. But unfortunately,
corruption
didn't go your way. But moving on to the last game. Last game in Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Liverpool boy.
Yeah, I don't know, boy.
I don't know.
Nothing, bro. That was mad.
Liverpool looking a bit suspect. I don't know what y'all think, but
that Luis Diaz goal though, my word.
That was mad. Yo, that was crazy though. Can't lie, man. Like that. He just it out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that at all. Darwin Núñez is a bum. Yo, he's a bum. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying it now. I never rated him and I never will. Like, bro, the man missed every single chance he had, everyone, and then went and headbutted Anderson. What's his name? Anderson, sorry. I went and headbutted Anderson because he got rattled. Like, bro, come on, man. That
was poor.
Get serious. And now you're out for 3 games. And it can get extended because it was a direct headbutt. It was an intentional headbutt. And he cursed the referee. So it can get you extended as well. It was poor. Absolutely poor and shocking for him.
An idiot.
He was an idiot. You can't do that. You can't be doing that. But we want, we have a whole week ahead. Transfers. I know we'll be flowing this week. It's a big week for a lot of clubs. United, Chelsea, even Liverpool.
United game this week, buddy.
We're definitely gonna make at least 1 or 2 signings this week. I mean, we have to.
You're not getting anyone.
No, I think we'll get 1 or 2 more signings.
Unless you start signing exporters, it's peak.
Nah, man. Money is talk.
Money is talk.
Yeah. Money is talk. And the GOAT is back next week. The GOAT is back. Look. The GOAT is back. He's back in training. The greatest of all time. Anyways, but yeah, that's it for the show, people. Anyways, Mr. Haynes, make sure to like and subscribe, people.
Yes,
and,
people.
Hopefully we beat Liverpool next week. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we'll get more into that in the preview coming out. And yeah, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace.